So, good afternoon, everybody. It's currently the New York Open. We entered this trade in after this tagging of this fair value gap. We taken out these swing lows, create a low here, had to pull back into that optimal trade entry, which is this fair value gap. We used that as our entry, got the rejection into the sell, didn't deliver. In fact, it hit our stop loss. We were wrong about this. We are still in the kind of accumulation range. It may be still accumulated for the sells. For example, this is the accumulation from the bottom, and it may even move like this, leave the whole fair value gap, tag into this range here, and then deliver to the downside if it wants to go down. It could just be that it swept this liquidity to fuel it going up. I'm not too certain just yet, but with the idea of me being bullish on the dollar, it does make sense that it will push up higher. It may tag into this order block, since that's the only order block around, of which this is the 30-minute. And so it may push up higher, which would be that accumulation, and then delivery will be downside, or it just could be obviously stagnant. So we're still interested in it, but we are capacity. With these pairs that we have, and I can pretty much cover multiple, all of them are moving further down away from the pullback we have been looking for. So unfortunately for some of these, we haven't been able to get in to a trade. That. And with this, I've been able. So it's pretty much the case with all of them. So we can again, I guess we can scan through these, see if there's any took out this swing low, took out this swing low. But this is the one where we didn't get proper liquidity. I think because it's the New York Open, we're gonna look for liquidity sweeps or pushing back into old zones like order blocks and fair value gaps. Okay, this is order block right here. Potential idea. How quick I can analyze. Quite cool. Let me get the time frame again. Now order block on the smaller time frame, we then have this swing low, these swing lows taken out by this move, displacement, fair value gap, optimal trade, bam. Next. I'm leaving Swiss franc alone. I don't like this. Sells. Yeah, it's a fake out potentially. Looks like one. Okay. Okay, I guess it's just more watching. So yeah, just a quick stream. Just wanted to show you my ideas, my lost trade. I just need to post that into the Telegram. I don't have a screenshot, I'm just gonna say. Yeah. All right. So we reduce our risk for the next couple of trades. Do we make up in the back? Then yeah, It's the waiting game right now. I think it's normal following what happened on Friday, and there's no news, which would help manipulation anyway. Anyway, that's part two. I don't think I'll stream again today. I know this is only 5 minutes, but it's just a quick update on what opportunities we potentially have. I'm looking at these pullbacks on the GBP pairs. I'm looking at what Euro USD will do. I'm thinking it will tag into this order block that we found on a 30-minute time frame. Then we'll look for some potential entries. GA is the same thing as the other GBP pairs. We've taken out this swing low here, and this is a fair value gap on the larger time frame. This is a 50-minute fair value gap on the smaller time frame, which is where we're looking for to get our entry from, which is the same thing pretty much on GBP and ZD. Obviously, we started looking from around here, but prices since just been going down, so we haven't been able to attach ourselves to this move. Euro AUD, same thing with as GA, and we're just looking for these pullbacks, and then quite a few of them. So this one was interesting. So this one was a consolidation, and it swept the low. Normally when there's a consolidation, I like both sides to be swept. So we swept the low sides, the sell side. Now I'm looking for buyer's side to be swept. Obviously, that doesn't mean that we could potentially get into some buys, but I'm not really a fan of that. You can see here we're probably in a large time frame fair value gap. So if we sweep the low, sweep the high, and then we get that displacement, this could generally target all the way down here. So that would kind of be the idea I'm looking for with AED and ZD. And the rest of the pairs I'm not a fan of, per se. Look at these ones, maybe. I can keep an eye on this. And if like there's multiple fair value gaps here. We're over bearish. Yes. Up to medium. Oh, this is clean. This would be like the most aggressive trade ever. Would this even be 1 to 50? Interesting. Anyway, I would not be entering that. I would need a larger time frame, maybe like the 5 minute. I'm not convinced just yet, but I'll put it in the watch list. It's got my low interest. Nah, I don't like that. Okay. But yeah, that's everything. Just to kind of cover, excuse me, English. Just to kind of cover everything we've gone over. Well, now order block, GBP CAD were bullish up at that point. We had this kind of breaking of the lows and the smaller time frames. These series of swing lows were taken out. Looking for price to retrace up into potentially this fair value gap right here to then push back down. EU, we've accumulated some. It's probably going to consolidate realistically, but I think there's a potential for price to hit this order block and then distribute downwards back to near the open. GBP AUD pull back to the 50-minute fair value gap, optimal trade entry. Same thing with these couple of pairs. AUD and ZD though is a little bit different. I want to sweep the highs and then sweep the lows. Potentially might look at some buys, we'll see. That's in high interest. Again, a pullback would be nice. And then this one, I want to clean up, taking off some of these lows. I need to take out this. Entering just on 1 minute is a bit blind. I don't like. I'm waiting for this to have a pullback. Same thing for this. So same old, same old. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's a quick little stream. See you guys tomorrow.